Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's windy today. Hey, I wanted to show y'all something. So I put down grass seed right here a couple weeks ago, and I haven't watered it or anything. And if you can't tell, the grass is starting to come up already. So it's working just like I wanted it to. It's not as covered as I want it to be, but this grass should make it through the winter time and be good for next winter because it's already here. It shouldn't die off. Some of the seeds that didn't germinate, maybe they won't, but I think some of them will. Let's get these ducks some snacks right quick. Hold on real quick. All right, so we got the ducks squared away. Hey, I'm gonna be putting some of that grass seed down right here around the edge. I'm still gonna pin this down, but since I've been since it's been dark around 4:30, 5 o'clock, I haven't had as much time to come out here and work in the yard as I normally do. By the time I get home from work, it's pitch dark out. So if you look over here as well, like this is starting to look real good. But I went ahead and I put some grass seed down over here, and I know you can see that already. I don't think I have to do anything special or get close. But as you can tell, the grass seed is starting to show up over here as well. It's looking good. So I just went to Tractor Supply store and I bought some tall fescue in a big bag. It was I don't know how much the bag weighed, but I didn't use half of it, and I covered this area and a couple areas in the yard. But that was just something I wanted to show y'all, proof that it is working. And I say by this time next year, it should be full grass around these areas. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show y'all. We about to get out here on this walk. It's Veterans Day today, so me and the wife are planning on going to get breakfast somewhere before I got to go to work. So let's get out here on this walk. All right, y'all, stay tuned. Oh yeah. Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
Hey, another beautiful morning. Hey, so yesterday I was told that yesterday was supposed to be the last nice day. And what I'm saying is that prediction was wrong. It's another beautiful morning. Hey, I'm saying it feels just as nice as it did yesterday. Only bad thing is the wind is blowing. Hey, but what I'm saying is that's why I come out here in the woods. The trees, they stop the wind from getting to me. This is like my own, what do you call it? Cattail, or not cattail, what are those things called? I don't know, but they're the sponges or the windsock type things that go over your microphone. I'm saying, to me, come out here in the woods, you can have a nice walk. If I was walking down the street somewhere right now, y'all wouldn't be able to hear me because the wind would just be popping over the microphone over and over. So this kind of breaks it up for me, and I ain't got a bunch of people looking at me except for on days when there's people out here with me. Hey y'all, it's Veterans Day today. Yep, it's pretty cool. I work today, and I will be heading into work in a little bit. But hey, I don't know what to say during stuff like this. It's like, what? I don't know. I had a veteran yesterday. We was talking about some stuff. Hey, he said, he told me yesterday, he said, it's a time frame, people, that if you were in Afghanistan during a certain time frame, they're saying because of the way that they burn stuff over there, that you might be entitled to, disability. So look into that. I'm trying to look into it now. I hope that it's nothing, because, hey, they did burn a lot of nasty stuff over there. But to me, Pakistan was worse. Hey, I feel like after I left Pakistan, I coughed up black stuff for like 10 months after I left over there. That junk was horrible. I'm serious. Oh my goodness. It was like, it was a taste and a smell in my mouth and throat that I could not get to go away. And I'm gonna be honest, that was one of the biggest things that helped me quit smoking cigarettes. And the reason I say that is because I associated the smell of cigarettes to Pakistan. And it was horrible, horrible. I mean, that's what I did over there. It was, ooh. Hey, that got me off of them real quick. Yep. Hey, that was horrible. Hey, but basically what I'm saying is, if you're a vet and you were in Afghanistan, look into it. I'm doing the same right now. I haven't found anything on it, but I just learned about it yesterday. Obviously, I'm telling you about it today. I'll be looking into it for myself. To be honest, I hope not, because what I'm saying is if it's true, then that means people are being affected by it in a negative way. Now, I don't want to be on the other end of that. Hey, I talk to a lot of guys who talk about Agent Orange and stuff like that and being exposed to it. I talked to one veteran one time. He told me he was in the Korean War. While he was over there, he said they wasn't allowed to drink the water. They wasn't allowed to drink the milk. They wasn't allowed to drink nothing healthy while they were over there because it was all poison. I mean, everything over there was drinking it. It was in the water. He said, so they were forced to drink liquor. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, how can that be healthy for you? He said there was nothing that they could drink. I'm sitting here thinking, like, yeah. Well, I'm saying, I was talking to him knowing he was 90 years old. And he didn't look it. He did not look it. It was when I was working at the barber school. Hey, that man walked amazing. I kid you not. I think he was like 91, 92 years old at the time. This was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So he'd be like 98 right now. Hey, I'm saying this guy looked like he was in his 60s, even the way he walked. I was sitting here thinking, like, it ain't no way. And yep. Man, his granddaughter came in and picked him up. I'm like, man, you old enough to be my mama. Hey, let me stop. Hey, but that man, he saw a lot and he told me some stories. Hey, the reason I talk about this though, look, I don't know what age it is or if it was just me or what. At one point in my life, I used to think I knew it all. And I ain't gonna say I thought I knew it all. I thought I could find the answers to it all. Like, we gonna argue this point because I know I'm right. Now we got Google. We don't have to argue no more. Hey, it's simple. You get into a debate with somebody, stop what you're doing and just resort to the facts. Unless you're one of the people who don't ever think the fact is a fact. Then I ain't got nothing to do with that. Time for me to back. That's what I'm saying. But my point, what I was trying to say is I got into a discussion with somebody and they were talking about how they always feel like they're the one who, they don't learn anything from, like, how can you come in contact with somebody and not learn something? What I'm saying is they're a different person than you. If you didn't learn anything from them, then that means you were the one who was closed-minded because they presented something different than you standing right in front of you. If it was something different than you that stands in front of you and you learn nothing when you meet it, how is that possible? To me, that means you were the closed-minded individual because they presented something for you to learn from. I'm saying, even my 9-year-old presents me with something to learn from almost on a daily basis. I'm saying my 12-year-old does too, but I'm saying you would expect less from a 9-year-old. And I'm saying I expect more from everybody because he can teach me something. You just have to look for it. And that's what being a smarter person is finding out what it is that you learned from that person. Not making a person feel like, I'm saying, We're all different and we have different knowledge on different levels on different things. What I'm saying is, I don't know. Well, no, I do know. I do know. I'm saying with balance, everybody can be in balance, but standing in a different form or a different shape. Ooh, how that sound? Yeah. What I'm saying is, you could have a balanced life and be out of balance in certain areas. What I'm saying is, you hold one arm out further this way, you bring one arm in close to you, one leg close to you. I'm saying all my appendages are out in different directions, but yet I still maintain balance. And I could run into somebody whose appendages are doing the complete different and they still retain balance. And what I'm saying by appendages, I'm saying mental, physical, spiritual. What I'm saying is we can all remain balanced. And some people think that balance means everything humming on the same tune. And I'm saying that's balance too. That's more like harmony to me though. Like they're all equal. And that's what makes it balanced. Well, what I'm saying is if you're good enough to make everything in your, well, I mean, that would be balanced. Yeah. But I feel like at that point you would be limiting yourself, because it's one thing that might be able to boom in your life. Well, I guess that wouldn't be balanced. Yeah, you don't want it to boom. If it booms, everything falls. It's an explosion. All right. Good point. Hey, so I'm saying I feel like you can learn from anybody. I learned from myself. See? Hey, what I'm saying is, yeah, your boy a fool. I don't care. I love coming out here walking, talking, and looking around. This is how I think. And that's why I'm cool for now. Because what I'm saying is, I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to get it. I'm saying, I feel like we all moving on different planes with our ways of thinking. I notice it. It feels like you be moving through life like what are we talking about and who am I talking about it with? And that's how I feel. But I take a little bit of information from everybody I come in contact with. I feel like I can listen to people's life and hear what their appendages are doing as they're balancing. Hey, what I'm saying is, I only surround myself with balanced people. So what I'm saying is, everybody I come in contact with, I ain't saying they balancing the best. What I'm saying is they balanced. Hey, every once in a while you on your way to getting your most firm balance you'll ever have, your posture together, hey, it's gonna be some wobbling. Hey, but while you wobbling, keep holding it together. Hey, I had somebody at the pool yesterday, and this is probably why some of this conversation is coming up. He came up, he said, hey man, is that workout that you do, is that like something you made up, or is that like a routine that you do? And I'm like, you know, that you found? I said, oh no, it's just something I do. I just do what I feel needs to be done. I work on my balance. I work on my, he said, man, I tried a couple of the things you did and it really just didn't work out good for me. And I felt. And I explained to him and said, hey man, it was your first time doing it, right? He said, yeah. I said, well, I guarantee the next time you get in the pool, try it again. Guarantees you better do it longer. He said, you're right. I said, there you go. Hey, what I'm saying is, if I can motivate, I'm going to. What I'm saying is, that's motivation for me. Hey, whenever I make somebody else feel good about themselves, it makes me feel great about myself. And I don't know why. It do. I don't mean to tell stuff like that, but I mean, that wasn't nothing special. It was just something simple. But what I'm saying is, he understood what I meant. And he know. What I'm saying is, I ain't just start doing this yesterday, but that's the problem. People see where you at, and they just think, oh, I'm about to start right where he at. Just because you standing where they at. And what I'm saying is, that's not how it starts. That's just how it looked. And that's called art. Ooh, yeah. So yesterday, I was talking to one of my clients. You know what? Me and him bump heads a lot, but me and him get into some great conversations, I'll tell you. And when I say we bump heads, I don't mean like bump heads like, what I'm saying is we both value our opinions and we can respect each other's. It be some good topic discussions is what I mean. Like we get into some stuff that maybe most people should leave alone. But I feel like he's the type of person who thinks like me. And I don't mean that in no type of way. I'm just saying, when you meet somebody else who speak about an art that they passionate about like you are, ooh. And what I'm saying is, to me and him, we kick ideas back and forth with each other like we gonna make a movie together. And what I mean by that is, I mean, he could say something like, we came down with the conversation of, let's see, this is corny. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, this is even valuable information, because when you learn what a person likes or what a person thinks, you also get a little bit of insight into them. Come on now. Everybody in the world needs to know who my favorite superhero is. And it's gonna surprise the heck out of y'all. And the reason why I say this is because it always surprises everybody I talk to. Only person I wanna be, and this is gonna sound weird, Professor X. Hey, I know that would take away skating from me. But what I'm saying is, Professor X is the strongest superhero. Look, what I'm saying is, they had to take away his legs because he would have been too powerful had he been able to walk. What I'm saying, to me, hey, I'm saying Magneto could never get rest. He could never take that thing off his head. Never. I know that sounds horrible, but that's what I'm saying. I'm the type of person, I'm always thinking. And don't give me the ability to think about each and every one of y'all. Ooh. Oh, and to actually know you're there? Oh, who watched my videos last night? Yep, I'm gonna make you watch it again this morning. Boom. Wanna talk about my ratings going up? Everybody I walk by on the street, I'd be like, hey, pick up your phone, start watching my daggone videos. And I'll be making money overnight. You see what I'm saying? But when you hear other people's, and then they tell you why, what I'm saying is, in my opinion, the superpower that you choose is the personality that you have within. What I'm saying is, I know I value the mind. I'm saying it's probably one of the most powerful things that has ever existed. And I'm saying, for it to be as sharp as it is, and think about it, what I'm trying to tell you is, Elon Musk is finding a way to get to other worlds and out of this world. And I heard about a couple other people too. Yeah, I know. I don't know them. And not that I don't know them. I'm just saying, I feel like I relate to the thinking. Elon Musk is, to me, just from what I hear, I don't really follow him. I don't know much. But it seems like he's creating things, and then he's just letting the patents be free for everybody. What I'm saying is, that's the way that the prices are gonna come down. Hey, we need to talk about that too. Hey, shoot. We ain't talking about that. Basically, turn on the news. I can't stand turning on the news. It don't never do nothing good for your spirit. Yeah, they say the price of everything going up. Everything, gas up 46%. Like, when you start seeing numbers like that, I like seeing like 4%, like a 4% shift in either direction, you feel okay. But 46, how you get a 46% increase on some gas? Man, hey, I don't know. I wonder if this smart car, electric car, is having an effect on it. Almost like, hey, they trying to push people over to electric cars. Or the jump of people who are jumping over to electric cars are making it so these people want to stay as rich as they've always been. And now they making us who drive gas cars pay for it. Either way, It's gonna be a shift off of gas to electric one of these days, and it's gonna come by force. I already see it. That force is gonna look like who is gonna be forced to pay $30 for a gallon of gas. Hey, what I'm saying is, if you can afford that, you will be here till the last. What I'm saying, not me. Man, I don't know. I ain't trying to get no electric car. That was not me co-signing for electric cars. No. I'm just wondering how things like this happen. And it seemed like it happened all right around the holidays when people can't stand it the most. People want to go see their family and then got to make a decision between going to see family and having a decent Christmas for your kids. I'm saying those are equally comparable these days. You can't drive nowhere for a couple $100. Hey, what I'm saying is, I don't even fly like that, but I be getting clients to come in and say that they can get tickets, flights for cheap. And I'm thinking, how is that possible? But I guess when you got 50 people going on a plane, hey, if 50 people got in the car, shoot. Well, you can't get 50 people in a car now, can you? I guess you can do Greyhound. See what them prices are. Hey, I'm here just to give people ideas. I ain't going nowhere for the holidays. Wouldn't mind going down to see my mother-in-law. I wouldn't. I really, really enjoy that. Hey, Mama Lee, if you're listening, how you doing? You know, ain't been down there in a while, and we need to go. But I don't know. Hey, so this morning, this walk is going good. I'm moving kind of fast today because I told you we want to breakfast before we go to work. And that's what I plan on doing. So get this walk done right quick. Hey, I had a lot to talk about. Hey, I guess my point, the whole conversation is, I feel like it don't matter what age a person is or who you come in contact with. There's always something to learn. Always. Always. It's just whether you want to take the time to learn it or not. And some people feel like they don't have to learn or they don't need to learn. And I'm saying, I remember that in me. And now I think the one thing that I've learned the most is I learned the most from interacting with other people. I do. Yep. So I always feel like it's an opportunity to learn. What I'm saying is, when you see something that you've never seen for the first time, you're learning something. So therefore, every person you walk past that you've never seen before, you're learning something. And every time you walk past somebody and you see them for the first time, even though it wasn't the first time you've seen them, you're learning something. What I'm saying is, in that case, you're learning. You're not that good at perceiving what's going on around you. That's an example. Hey, how long you been here? Man, I've been here 6 months. I never reckoned. I never seen you before today. It's like, ooh. I try and make it a habit of knowing people who are in the same place as me on a regular basis. What I'm saying is, they're similar faces. That's another way of feeling like you're well protected. When you're in a place and you know people and you feel like you're well respected. Y'all hear how that go? That's why some of your favorite artists can go back to their home, because they ain't the one who been out on the street running their mouth. And people respect them, and they know that that code of not doing nothing or not talking about nothing ain't gonna work when you come in and talk to them. Yeah. The street's gonna answer for them. That's because they're well respected in their area. What I'm saying is, that also feels like being well protected. What I'm saying is, I feel like I walk with a greater purpose than that. Ooh, that means two things, and you didn't catch it, did you? Ooh, I did. Well, at least 4 of y'all didn't, because I ain't hear nothing from y'all. Now, good math, man. Supposed to be 7 of us in here. Oh my goodness. But, hey, this is another good morning walk. I be having fun. Oh, I'm starting to. I feel like I'm about to get to a point or something. I don't know. It just feel like what I'm saying is, I know this gonna sound crazy, but when I come out on this walk, I feel like I'm learning me. The reason I say that is because I don't script none of this. It just come out as I walk and I talk. And whatever come out, that's clearly what I was thinking about. I'm testing myself to see how good of a person I actually am. What I'm saying is, I learn me through just hearing the way that I think in the moment. Hey, I learned that there's peace to be found out here. Listen to that. Hey, to me, that sounds like he's smiling. Hey, that's what it sounds like to me. Like he happy with my morning walk. And I'm saying thank you. Hey, I hope y'all are too. And I'm saying the same to you. Hey, I'm happy with it. It was decent. We'll give you a report card when you get home. Hey, it don't matter what y'all thought about this walk. Shoot, I hit this out the park. You're still technically in the park, buddy. You know what I meant. You gotta do better than that. Hey, y'all, this your boy. Much love, much respect, and I'm out.